do because I don't know if we'll do like how we do separate ones since we're doing our
Yeah.
other thing right now. Are you wanting to do a triple option 6-legger?
But I say, yeah, we can just cook some up for fun. What did I just? Oh no, wait. I thought I saw something. Huh. So before I just logged in, it said new. It had a tab that said new, and it was called the lab. But as soon as I logged in, that was gone.
Weird. I'll turn my brightness up. I'm not sure what I like for my 2-leg, dude. I'm just fucking.
So I did Jonathan Taylor under 20 attempts, and then Rashad White under 13 attempts.
That's what I was thinking about doing because I have JT in his 6-leg. But then I was like, and copying you, that's a bitch move, and I'm not bitch made. So.
I mean, as long as they're both not the same, am I right? Oh, let's start looking at some of these I like. Finally got done wrapping all my windows.
Wrapping your windows?
Yeah, we live in an old ass house, so we have to put the heat shrink wrap on all our windows in the winter because air comes through them.
Oh.
It's freezing when you don't. Save money, because gambling's good, but not that good.
Yeah, no, heat is not an option. I get it.
Ice Young doesn't really run.
Not very often.
I haven't watched enough Tennessee to know how they contain, though.
Golly, Bryce Young's pass touchdowns are. I keep hearing in my head, legacy game, legacy game, legacy game.
Oh, Jonathan Taylor's attempts went down.
Did they? To what, 19?
19 and a half. It's only a half, but dude, I kind of want to do a 6-man rush attempts. I feel like it's not a big week for running.
You think it's going to be Fonz over Baghdad?
Well, because Saquon's at 18 and a half rushing attempts, and that seems so high.
Yeah, but it's also, to me, no one scares me because of starting a third-string quarterback.
He had to have broken a record. He ran 36 times against the Jets.
So
That's insane, bro. What the heck? Henry's at 17. I kind of want to take Kyren Williams under, but I don't know how injured he is still.
People have been taking Chris Olave under. I'm pretty sure I have him in a 6-man for 71 and a half, and he's at 69 and a half.
Interesting. Very interesting. Dang. Some of these running backs get rushed a ton. It's sad when Lamar Jackson almost has a bigger line than half these running backs.
How's Houston's defense? It's not like good, right? Or not Houston.
Jackson. I mean, Jacksonville, that's decent. But Houston's isn't great. That's why their games.
That game should be high scoring, but it's in division, so.
ETN's honestly due for a touchdown. Yeah, I might be crazy, but I do have a 6-man rush attempt right now.
Give the people the lay.
Do I do it or is it stupid? Is anyone even watching right now?
No.
Okay. I don't have to say that loud. I'm gonna place it just because. I'll throw $5 on it.
I kind of want to take Cooper Kupp's under receiving yards. Is that crazy?
How's he feeling? Wasn't he like hurt a week or two ago?
His line is 69 and a half, and he hasn't hit that in 5 weeks. Oh, but last time he played Arizona, he went for 148. All right.
What's hard is those big games. You're like, you gonna do that again? I have Henry. I didn't. Oh, I did ETN. I don't know. You. Did I do Russ? I think I had Russ. I hate that I can't place it on my computer.
I just don't like any of the lines that I already have.
Do you think Henry runs a ton today?
I do.
Like yards or attempts?
What's his attempts?
17.
Kind of.
He hasn't done that.
Yeah.
He hasn't done that since October 29th against Atlanta.
I got broads in Atlanta.
Then he got. I'm gonna do it. I'm throwing him in there. It's an all less. May come back to bite me, but who needs money anyway?
Who needs money anyways?
And then I'm gonna stop looking at this tab altogether because I think I have 3 bets of those now. Let's see. Rush in the first 5 attempts. Ooh. Jaylen Warren for 19 yards in the first 5 rushes. He needs 4 yards an attempt in Cincy. I almost want to take Bijan's under on rush in the first 5 attempts.
Life is too short to bet the under, my friend.
I just don't think he gets 5 attempts.
I'm so glad he's not my on my team anymore. Where'd he end up?
He's on my team, bro.
I mean, I guess your team has a better record than me.
I think he's on the bench too.
Oh, you benched his ass, huh?
I don't know. Like, I can't justify starting him over anyone right now. Brees Hall would be who would I have to start him over because I'm not starting him over Gus Edwards.
Yeah.
And then I have too many good receivers for that flex spot. Dude, Mott might beat me this week.
Really?
Well, I had 2 players do terrible, and then he had 2 players do great.
Mm.
He might just beat me.
I don't know how I feel about any of these. There's not even a touchdown one that stands out to me.
Got fantasy score for those right now. Desmond Ritter for 12.5 points isn't terrible. I want to see how long he's been. All the games he started, I mean, I'm staying away from Atlanta.
I got broads from Atlanta.
I mean, we think Jaylen Warren has a day, don't we?
I was just looking at. Are you talking about his 11.5 fantasy score?
Yeah.
I was literally looking at. I kind of like Najee's at 9.5. Hit that 4 out of 5 times. Averages 13. If he gets a touchdown, that's almost free. And he didn't hit it versus stout Cleveland defense, and they're playing Cincy.
I mean, I might take the Jaylen Warren. I'm not huge on Najee. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I almost would take both. It's stupid because one's gonna be
fantasy lay. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, they've got defenses up in here. That's a dangerous game.
I know.
ETN for 15 seems high.
Let's see. If I have Derrick Henry for 70.5 yards, that's
7
points and probably a touchdown. That's 13.
And if he catches 2 balls.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Hopkins is going to be wide, the F open all day.
Almost like Texans under on their 5.5 fantasy score. I can't do defenses. That's so risky. Can't do it. What the heck is my dog doing? Just prancing around everywhere.
What's Tom doing?
It's always so good before I start recording. As soon as I start recording, it decides to get up and get into crap. How's Chuba Hubbard? Is he any good? Nope.
They kind of went back to Miles Sanders last week, so that stresses me out.
What was Sanders? Thielen for 14.5. He's kind of stopped getting attention.
What's Thielen's reception?
I don't know. Let's see.
5. I'm taking it. 6.5. Oof.
I hate receptions because some games they get so many, and other games they don't even get looked at. Up's at 15.5 fantasy. Obviously, they think he. Oh, I've not realized how bad Cup's been doing. Yikes.
Yeah.
Who has him in fantasy? I'm sorry.
Tyler Wolf.
You have Puka, huh?
Yeah, I tried to trade Waddle for Cup, and he said no.
Good thing you did Nakua.
I feel good about it.
Russell Wilson for it's against Cleveland. Mary Cooper's kind of disappointed me in fantasy this year.
Dude hasn't had a good quarterback since.
Yeah, I thought he'd be sneaky good, but I guess Watson was what really hurt him.
Watson being sneaky horny hurt him, for sure. I kind of like Kenny Pickett under his pass yards. But the fact that an NFL quarterback isn't averaging 200 pass yards is crazy.
He's not?
He's averaging 137.
Well, okay, see, that's hard this week because they have a whole new system,
Point.
quote unquote, or coaches.
Yeah, that's true.
So the game plan might be very different than what they've been doing.
I mean,
he could be same old, but holy cow. No way. AJ Brown only had 1.5 points last week in fantasy. It's wild. No wonder I beat Eli.
I kind of like Baker Mayfield over 1.5 pass rush receiving touchdowns.
Against the Colts?
The Colts defense isn't that good. It should be a high-scoring game, right?
Are you kidding me, dude? Their defense has been great the past 2 games.
Really?
Kenny Moore had like 3 pick sixes the other day.
Bro, I know that. I know Kenny Moore had 3 pick sixes versus the Panthers. Okay, that doesn't count. That's an outlier.
I think he's almost had an interception every game. Like, well, their defense hasn't been great.
If they would let me bet the under on Kenny Moore interceptions today, I would, just because you said that.
I don't know. I honestly don't. I guess you're right. Some games have been high score. Their defense has kind of been off and on. The last 2 or 3 weeks, it's been decent though. Maybe they're due for a bad game. Oh gosh, that's a terrible combo. Jamar Chase or Deontay Johnson for a touchdown.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
Yeah. Ooh. Trying to bait some people into that one.
Take the under.
I don't hate they took it off. They had a Chris Godwin, Mike Evans touchdown combo, and I like that one.
Yeah, I have that in a different way. Dude, don't tell me did Alvin Kamara under 12.5 rush attempts.
I mean, I didn't touch him, no, but that seems low. Oh, wow. I guess he's only gotten it. Yeah, no, because he usually gets it over 15. I'd almost take more on that.
Oh, yeah, one person watching. Now, give us your 6 leg.
Oh, I do have Jeopardy ready. I guess we're doing it tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I added, instead of replacing the NFL column with Taylor Swift, I just added a Taylor Swift row. And if they're there, we'll do it. If they're not, we'll just ignore the row.
Awesome. Derrick Henry, Chuba Hubbard over 120 rush yards. I like that.
Do we go CJ Stroud an interception after his bad game? Does he have it? Like, is he mentally off?
I think he's okay, probably.
I'm pissed they took the Josh Allen one away because I honestly would still do over on 1.5 just because it's most likely going to happen. Not Gardner Minshew. Minshew's kind of thrown on every game. Well, who did they just add? They just added someone. Oh, Bryce Young.
Bryce Young's not throwing a pick.
They just added him. In the middle of me looking, they added him. Interesting. Something must have changed for them to throw that up there. Pickett hasn't thrown an interception in his last 5 games. Wow.
All right, maybe I need to do a first half bet for my 2-man.
Oh, yeah, you're still looking for your 2-man, huh? Ooh, let's look at targets. Your mom's the one watching us. She's probably disappointed in us betting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not betting. I'm looking at fantasy football. You can't even see it. My dog's just chilling at the door, looking at me. Oh my gosh! Oh, these are targets. I was like, you took Thielen's reception. Right in that.
I don't like the board today. I liked it a lot more yesterday, but I put all those in yesterday.
Slept on it, and now everything's looking like doo-doo, huh? I almost like Calvin Ridley under targets just because he had a monster week last week.
I kind of like Devin Singletary under his stuff because what's his name's back? Pierce.
Is he? Calvin Ridley went 8-4, 10-3, 9. So every other. So he's due for a low. I'll throw it on there for now. Dell 8. Devon Diggs for 9.5 receptions. No way he gets that much attention. Targets, sorry. I keep saying receptions. Targets. In Allen, 11 targets?
I don't like anything. Maybe I just bet NBA today.
Yeah, it did a lot for you yesterday. So
Hey, bro. Yesterday was my first bad NBA day.
Ooh, I really. That was against Jacksonville. They're playing Carolina. I kind of want to do Henry receptions. If it was 1.5, I'd really.
I was going to say, is it 1.5?
No, it's 2. Who is Najee's 1.5? Any other running backs that are low? Son of a gun! They just increased Jaylen Warren's fantasy. That's rude. They really passed to Rachaad White that? Oh my gosh, they do. It's crazy. Good glorified flex.
Honestly, we might not have enough for a triple option 6-man.
I've got a few that I like. I've got two currently that I like, even though one of them just increased.
I'm just gonna go do all my grocery shopping right now. So I can see what's to do right here. All I go to is one and chicken. Okay.
How stinky is she?
Very. I'm gonna sell you since my chip doesn't work.
No, just take your card.
Take my card?
Yeah.
My card doesn't work.
You can swipe it still. Ugh. All right, family triple option meeting. We don't like the board.
I have 4 that I like currently.
You have 4. Are they all unders?
Let's see. Under, over, under. One of them's over.
Okay. Are they all rush attempts?
No, none of them are rush attempts.
Okay.
I'm staying away from that tab currently.
Well, let's see if I can find 2 then. Hey,
Well, I just keep adding ones I like. If you find more than that, you're fine. I just throwing them on there.
Let me pull up the web page for one viewer.
How is Houston's O line's not bad, huh?
No, I think they're actually like underrated, low key.
You have Josh Allen for a quarter of a sack.
Okay, you're up here. You can't touch. You can't touch. What's the first rule? No touch. No, no touch. Not first rule. First and only rule. You're breaking the rule. You're breaking the rule.
Ooh, I like that one too.
Ah! I guess I didn't say no
Okay,
hitting wasn't the rule.
I now have 5 that I like.
You have 5 that you like. All right, your time has been.
She did not last long, did she?
Go, mama, you stink. Okay.
Do you change diapers or is that all mom?
I do when I really, really have to. But I gag, dude. I'm not gonna say I don't change it as much as I probably should. That's what I'll say. But it's not 0, so that's good too.
That's fair. That's fair. What do you want, dude? Now my child's trying to bug me.
Joe Mixon over 17.5 receiving yards with a backup running back or quarterback.
Checkdowns, maybe.
He's hit that 4 out of 5.
No. What's hard is they check down so much to Chase too.
Chase is the new slap boy. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they just do like all those like screens to him, and I don't understand it.
Well, not just Jalen Warren receiving yards.
I have that on one of mine already. But I like a lot of Warrens today, which scares me.
Yeah. Which means he's bound to have a bad day. ETN at 20.5 seems kind of free too.
Let's look. There's some NFL first half. Oh, some of these are high.
How come Alec Pierce sucks? I really thought he was going to be good in the league.
He kind of been a little overshadowed by Downs.
All right, well let's throw up some of yours. What are you thinking?
Well, So I had Jalen Warren for 12 fantasy points in the game.
They changed it.
Well, so they changed it to 12. It wasn't 11. But his first half is 5.5 fantasy points. But isn't terrible.
5.5.
Ah.
I'd add that to the parlay.
I think I might do that one over his full game. And then I have Rachaad White for under 85 rushing yards.
Who do they play?
Indy.
I mean, besides DeForest Buckner, what is there? Oh, his rush receiving yards.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that one or not, but we'll throw it on there.
What's his normal rush? Let me look real quick.
His normal rush is 52.5. If you look at the screen, I have it up for you, sweetheart.
I'm just looking at it. I still like the 80 under.
Okay.
I also did Jonathan Taylor for under 104 rush receiving. That seems high. I don't think he's hit that in a while.
104. That one I like more.
I said these aren't like one solid bet. These are just picks I saw that I liked.
Okay.
The next is Kayvon Thibodeau for a quarter of a sack.
Kayvon Thibodeau. They play in what, New England?
Yeah.
He's and it's for more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then this one, I liked it originally. I don't know if I like it as much, but Calvin Ridley under 7.5 targets.
Calvin Ridley under targets, huh?
Well, because he had a great game last week, and that was with 9 targets, I believe. You know, you don't have to go to the category. You could have just searched his name.
Well, see, but remember how that would always.
Oh, is that what was doing it?
Yeah. So why don't you just let me know this process? Yeah, and maybe grow a little bit of patience. 7.5 receiving targets or 4.5.
Yeah. Oh, so he's the every other too. Like if you look at his target, like his
Yeah.
targets, he's every other game, and so he's technically due for a bad.
Well, have they played? Is this their second time playing Houston?
I think so because Houston won the first time.
Interesting. So you would take his under.
I said I'm liking it less currently, but it's also not a bad line.
I really like Jonathan Taylor less and Jalen Warren more. I can cope with Kayvon Thibodeau, but if I was putting my name on this, I would take off Rachaad White for sure, and you would really have to talk me into Calvin Ridley.
We'll get rid of those two and put 2 in you like.
Okay.
I'm working this 6-man, bro.
But that, like, if it's both of us, then if you don't like something, we absolutely need to replace it. So you have to be honest too.
Oh, I usually am with you. Honestly, a lot of times I like the player you choose. I just hate the line or the prop that you choose for that player. I said I have that 6-man that's same players but opposite props, so we'll see how it does. If it hits, I'll give you like $10 for kind of helping.
I'm critiquing yours, but I don't really have solutions.
I have VSM for over 45 map kills 1 through what the hell? Wait, how does that work?
Do you really?
No, I just opened up because you were saying Dylan likes to do those ones.
Not those.
Oh, so they play 3 maps and he has to get that many kills. Oh, what game is this for? What's CS2? Like a Call of Duty.
Tyler Algier doesn't get 3.5 receiving yards.
No, they switch back and forth between who they like to use. Let me go. If you have it pulled up, how many times did he hit that?
Twice in the last 5 weeks.
But he didn't get any the week before against Tennessee, nonetheless. And New Orleans is a better defense. I don't think I like that just because New Orleans is a decent defense. But it'll probably hit.
Someone's got to be texting me their plays.
Oh. I like how it says he's averaging 12 in the last 5 games, but only 2 games did he actually do it.
Right.
That, kids, is why you don't do statistics math.
Dude, sneaky Taysom Hill over 18.5? Or under 18.5?
What's his other lines? I think I liked a few of Hill's. Oh, wow, he doesn't have anything.
I mean, if someone's going to score on New Orleans, it's going to be Olave or Hill, right? Or Kamara.
You're not.
Or Williams. Or Jawan Johnson. Me too.
Or Kamara.
Or Kamara, which I said first.
Oh, did you? Definitely heard that. 8.
How about these combo plays?
I swear you're clicking on things right as I click on them.
Oh. Sign me up. Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers.
for 112.
113 rush receiving.
Let's say Lamar gets what 30 rushing on a good day.
He probably gets like 50 on a good day. No,
And this year I feel like it's more like 30.
I'm about to prove you wrong.
Let's see what his average is.
42.
Oh, right in the middle, both bars. So let's say 30 just in case he has a bad day.
Okay,
Which
so
means we would
30.
need about 80 receiving yards from Flowers.
And he had that last week till the refs bent him over. Receiving yards at 63 and a half, average is 44. So I guess average is only 80. They are throwing it on there. You talked me out of it. You're welcome.
I was trying to talk myself into it, honestly.
Let's see.
But who did they play last week?
It was on the Thursday.
Cleveland.
Cleveland,
right?
Yep.
The Chargers, though, they could that. I kind of like it.
I like the over on this game for sure.
I like it. I'm gonna add that to mine for now. I kind of like that.
Well, we're adding it to the triple option parlay because so
Just because the Chargers are usually a back and forth, so and Andrews isn't there.
Ooh, Andrews isn't there. I like Keenan Allen, Isaiah Likely touchdown.
I hate it.
You said you hate it?
I said I don't hate it if
Wow.
Keenan Allen's actually catching shit
Yeah.
this week.
I mean, I think it'd be Keenan Allen, but also the Isaiah Likely Quentin Johnson 55 and a half, dude. That's one play for Quentin Johnson.
I don't see that.
Right here, buddy.
No, on mine. If I'm adding it, I gotta find it on mine.
I'm under sacks right now.
I'm stupid. I looked up Allen, not Likely. There we go. Receiving yards? They'd need 25 each.
No, they would need 27 and a half each.
Okay, yeah, I'm being optimistic though. They have him going for 30, which is kind of cool. What do they have Johnston going for? If they have Johnson over 30, then I don't hate it.
24 and a half.
Ugh.
Oh, it's an up game for him.
I think I like it.
You think you do
The
like it?
receiving. I like the receiving, yeah.
The combined?
I like the touchdown too, but I think it's more likely they get the yards. Or the yards are safer, I should say.
Isaiah Likely and Quentin Johnston?
Yeah. That put us at 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
One more from you. Convince me on another one.
I've been doing unders on interceptions recently.
I mean, Pickett hasn't thrown one, but he might be throwing the ball a lot this week.
No, I think the opposite. I actually really like the Pickett under interception play.
Didn't you say you feel like Herbert was going to go off, Khalil?
Khalil Herbert? I do. Yeah, at 55 and a half rush yards.
Well, I was looking at his combo with Madison.
98 and a half. Dude, he's down to 53 and a half? What do people know that I don't know? That's Monday night, though.
Oh, is it? Okay, I don't look at that one. Eckler and Gus Edwards for 97.
Doesn't Austin Eckler, like, suck now? Like, because he's fat?
He's a receiver for them. It's crazy that he almost gets double receiving yards than rushing yards each week.
Austin Eckler. You liked what on his?
I didn't like it. I just said they have Gus Edwards and Eckler for 97 rush.
I feel like we got a lot on Sunday Night Football.
It's funny because I never look at the time. I just look at the props. I mean, Derrick Henry and Hubbard for 119.
The more I thought about it, the more I'm worried because I think we're going back to Sanders. just from last week's
Well,
game.
that's probably why they're giving you that combo, because they probably think Henry gets like 80 at least.
Yeah. Sanders receiving yards at 9.5, I kind of do like.
I don't like Sanders at all. Sorry.
It's fine. What about punts?
Ooh.
The Chargers punt 3.5 times? No. No, I don't like those. I would do Kenny Pickett under an interception.
I don't hate it. My only worry, I'm not trying to talk you out of it. My only worry is we don't know what kind of offense they're playing this week.
Which I agree with, but Kenny Pickett, just like looking at his receiving yards, or even watching games, like he doesn't take chances. Which, you know what? You're right. Maybe today's the day. I don't know.
They have him throwing. They have him throwing for about the same. Because before he was only averaging 24 throws a game. So as long as they don't make him throw up more than that.
I mean, do you want to do a tush push tutty?
I don't. I would like the Kenny Pickett interception more than that.
What about a Travis Etienne touchdown?
Did say he was due.
He is due. We could take off one of these two for it if you want to. I'd be okay with that.
Well, don't we need one more?
No, I technically have Kenny Pickett in right now.
Oh, okay. Well, if you wanted to keep Pickett and take one off, I want to say Thibodeau is probably the one you like the least there.
I think I probably like the least out of everything. Probably Isaiah Likely and Quentin Johnston, just because now that I'm thinking about it, Quentin Johnston can't catch. And I remember the Chargers' Twitter was freaking out about it. Kyler Murray at 1.5, I do like too. Versus the Rams. Rams defense is cake. High scoring game. I definitely think Derrick Henry scores a touchdown versus us. Hasn't scored in 2 weeks. He's due. What don't you like on this? Because if you're not 100% in, we got to take it off.
I like all of it so far. The Kenny Pickett one's the one I'm like,
Okay.
I like worried because I don't know. I just
So
feel like they're going to try airing it out because Steelers Nation's complaining that Kenny Pickett can't throw. So it's like,
Okay.
what do you do as an or a new OC? Oh, you prove your quarterback can throw, right?
so what
Maybe he
about
just
like?
doesn't make mistakes. I don't hate the Kyler Murray one.
So would you rather Kyler Murray or Travis Etienne?
Oh. So we got the Rams or we got Houston. What
So we'll
defense?
take off Kenny Pickett right now. I do think we should take off one of these two because that's a lot we're hoping for in one game.
True. That
And
is
so
true.
if you want it, I mean, Lamar
I would take
average is
Likely.
80. You saw what?
I would take off Likely, the Likely one.
Let's do that. We can do Travis Etienne and Kyler Murray. I would lock that in.
When was the last time ETN hit it? Yeah, it's been 2 games. And they did play some decent defenses.
Yeah.
The only scary thing is that it's a division game and you never know with the South.
That's true.
That's not a bad 6-man, though. I don't hate that 6-man.
Well, who do you like more, Kyler Murray or Etienne?
I like both, honestly. I just don't know. I haven't watched enough of the Rams' defense. Are they going to let him throw 2 touchdowns?
He can rush one, so I think he gets in with the rush for sure.
Yeah. I'm signing it. I'll do it. I'll do that 6-man.
Okay. All right. There it is. Let me throw it in.
Question is, how much do I like it? How much do I put on it? Taylor's about to have a day just because we said he wasn't going to.
Yeah. That is how it goes. Hopefully it's a Zach Moss kind of game.
Still don't know why they went away from him. Just because I know you paid what's his
Yeah,
bucket, but he was just doing so good.
have to, man. Like that's the kind of stuff that gets GMs fired if they pay him and don't use him.
Bro. Thing is, if they were just gonna plan on using him, trade him away, just trade away Moss. Any team would have
Yeah,
probably picked him.
you wouldn't get much for it though, but
Get more than him just leaving.
true.
Oh, it's a first half. I was like, why can't I find that Warren line?
What if we did? Oh, never mind.
We're doing more on everything except for Taylor, right?
Correct.
Ah,
What?
well, we did $20 on it because I forgot to change it.
All right. Well, let's ride for 500.
Oh, dang it. I've done that so much.
Less, more.
Oh, let me see. Is Sleeper have any props this morning?
Okay, now I have to figure out my 2-man.
You still haven't done that, Shiz? Ooh, Sleeper is having a sale.
Are
Josh Allen. Oh, it's on Josh Allen.
they? Gross.
His passing yards. Don't like that at all. I choose somebody else.
My 2-man is going to be Kenny Pickett.
Currently, I have, let's see, $150 on the line this weekend on Sleeper.
Oh wow.
Half of the props have hit. So I need Kenny Pickett for over 14 fantasy points, and then I need Warren for over 13. I'll make 120.
Okay, I just put in my 2-man.
What was your 2-man?
You'll have to go to TikTok to find out. Or actually,
okay. That's
you're
fair.
you're about to see me record it right now. So, did you post yours?
Yeah.
I don't see it
Nobody
on you.
comments on mine though.
I got that one guy to come over from my personal page because I accidentally posted it. I said, because like if this hits, you have to follow me. And then I go looking at it. I'm like, what the hell? He followed me on my personal too.
Hey guys, back here with the ladder challenge. Caden was super aggressive yesterday trying to get ahead. Neither of his bets hit, so we're starting strong this morning, still even. We'll get into it real quick. We got Jonathan Taylor, less than 20 rush attempts. And
Dude, your top 10 got 1,000 views.
My top 10?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
we're going to go.
I think you get so much more if you could do it in a TikTok style.
Yeah. And I think there's a way to do it through CapCut.
Yeah.
Like I was so pissed, dude, with the CapCut stuff.
How much is it?
I don't know. I just because I didn't do a ton. I don't think it was too expensive, but I was angry. But I mean, my last 3 TikToks that aren't our challenges, I've all gotten above 1,000. And like, if you look at my hashtags, I do hashtag like crazy.
I mean, yeah, look, I thought I did it a lot. Maybe you're just doing it a way more.
All right, let's do this home. Alrighty, y'all. Caden with triple option. I know some of you guys are losing faith in me in the ladder challenge. I tried to be aggressive yesterday, and it did not work out for us. Thankfully, Tyler knows dick about the NBA. Obviously, I don't know much either. He lost his. I think he went college football. So same thing. Doesn't matter. He put in his 2-man. Let's all pray for his downfall. Here is my 2-man for today. If you didn't catch the stream earlier today, Tyler said that he hates Kenny Pickett less than an interception. So what do? Kenny Pickett less than an interception. And unfortunately, I got to go versus my Carolina Panthers. Derrick Henry will be scoring a touchdown. So that's my 2-man ladder challenge. We are getting ahead today. These are the early games. I'm going to keep my aggressive strategy alive. As soon as these hits, I will be throwing in my 3-man.
I don't see anywhere it says like buy a membership for CapCut. Have you ever done the Fox picks?
The Fox picks?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
They do you've never seen the commercials like get Terry's money or whatever?
Oh, yeah. I've never tried it.
Let's get the notification, but I never do it in time. But let's go check Parlay Play and see if they have a free to play this week. They do. Let's see. Okay, first, do we think Bijan gets over 62.5 rush yards? What do you think, Caden? Does he get over that?
Bijan gets over what?
So their first one, so the Parlay Play does a pick 'em thing every week. You get to pick 6 things. You don't get to choose, you just choose more or less or what you think. So the first one is Bijan 62.5 rush yards, more or less.
Less.
I'll have you do this one, and if it wins, I'll give you some of it. So, how many passing yards do you think CJ Stroud gets?
275.
You think he gets 275, so that will be that bracket. So that's not an over/under. That's you have to like choose within a certain range.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry rush yards 69.5.
Over.
Over? Wow. How many receiving yards do you think Mike Evans gets?
56.
56. That's kind of low on their scale. Let's go 61. That's the closest one to 50. It was 52 or 61. So, how many pass yards does Kyler Murray get?
What's he averaging?
He is averaging 231.
I would say 225.
227. Oh, Cortland Sutton's on here. Whoa, he looks weird on this picture. Do you know? Do you know who KSI is?
Yeah.
You know his brother Deji?
I didn't know that was his brother.
Oh yeah, so that's his brother. Cortland Sutton in this picture kind of looks like him.
Oh, really?
They have him for 45.5 receiving yards against the Browns. Not a lot of receiving yards. Does Pacheco get over 67.5 rush?
Pacheco?
Yeah.
Who do they play?
The Raiders.
Oh, man, I wouldn't bet against that. I don't love the line, but I think it's probably right there.
Really? That's not very helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. How many receiving yards does Keenan Allen get? Averaging 77.
I'd say $1 today. Well, no, they play the Ravens. Probably 65.
Oh, dang, you'd be in the last column with that one. Picks have been submitted. Yeah, we do.
All right. Well, good luck to you, sir. I'm going to go make some breakfast because I'm hungry.
Sounds good. Hey, I got some leftover steak if you want steak and